Hi Cancer and Cancer placements, welcome to Celestial Guidance. I'm Jo and I'll be doing your reading for this up and coming week to see what energy is coming towards you. If you're one of my regular subscribers, welcome. If you're new, welcome. And if you're passing through, I hope you find what you're looking for. I never know what's going to come out in these readings. I just read whatever information the universe wants me to read about. So let's start your reading and see what the angels, guides and masters want to tell you today. Oh, this deck's working much better today. It's rested now. Yesterday it just went stiff and didn't want to work on me. So it's throwing my cards out. I like it when my decks do that. So we have the Three of Wands and we have the King of Pentacles coming out in your reading. We've got loads of cards wanting to come out. So we did charge it up with the crystal and we have that Four of Pentacles coming out as well. Now I read that as past energy. You can read it as past, present or future. It may resonate with you at different points. Everybody's on a different part of the journey. Ace of Wands, I love it. So I can see the Two of Swords, but I'm not going to take it. It hasn't presented itself out of the deck, but it may come back out if it wants to as we shuffle. So what else have we got to come out? So we've got in your challenge position, Knight of Wands. This deck actually has several knights, several kings and queens as well. It always has done, but lately sometimes they've been doubling up and coming out together. So we'll see if that happens today for you, Cancer. So we have that Two of Pentacles energy in your present moment as well. Let's shuffle them up so I can see them and you can see them. And I'm an energy reader besides a tarot reader, and I have many other skill sets as well. I've been reading for 25 years and I didn't start with the tarot cards. I was actually empathic. So I read energy before I ever used or learned to use the tools to go with the gifts that I was bestowed with. So I read my readings like whatever I'm drawn to, basically, because I'm an energy reader above a tarot reader. So we do have that Three of Pentacles and we do have that tying up. We've also got falling out of the deck 2 cards. So we've got the Six of Wands. I have Pisces Hanged Man energy coming out as well. And I have some of the cards here, so I'm not taking any side notes because it's thrown me some out. So just bear with me whilst I grab these cards off the floor because one's facing down. So let's find out. Normally I use another deck to give me some side notes, but it is looking like it's already giving me them. So we do have that Seven of Pentacles that's come out and I've picked it up and it's in reverse. So I'm taking it in reverse because I do read reversals as well. But I very rarely shuffle them in because the tarot is bad enough without reversing your cards. And if they choose to come out in reverse, then they're meant to be read in reverse is how I see it. So on your side note, we do have you trying to tie loose ends up. We have that Eight of Swords, so it does feel like there's been some kind of crisis, maybe in the past, present or up and coming. I don't know because it's on a side note, so it can be anywhere. It can just be for some people, it can be for many people. However, there's a crisis around a new start because it's on the Ace of Pentacles and I can see that you will get success. However, I do see with that Seven of Pentacles coming out in reverse that you're struggling. That could be energetically, it could be in the workplace. And I feel like there's a kind of lack energy because that's come out in reverse. So you don't feel like you're being successful at the moment in whatever it is that you're undertaking is what that energy is telling me. However, you have the Ace of Pentacles on the Six of Wands. So even though you feel like you're in a crisis at tying loose ends up or tying a commitment up or ending something, I do feel like there's heavy contemplation because that's overall energy there at the bottom of the deck and there's heavy contemplation underneath it. So there's an element of nostalgia. However, where you've taken losses, there will be gains and there's a direction that needs choosing. Hence the compass being on this particular Wheel of Fortune. And underneath that is the Knight of Pentacles. So everything may feel like it's slow moving, but then we have the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely good news coming in from somewhere over an area in your life. So these cards are shifting, the sliding. So I'm going to use this deck to clarify because it's drawing me, otherwise it wouldn't do that. So we've got a card wanting to come out. So yeah, when it comes to the Three of Wands, because I'm now challenging that, it does feel like there's something around you that you can sense or can't see, and there's difficulties. It's a challenge card, so it feels like you've had many obstacles to overcome and many choices to make, and that could be with an authority figure or a partner. Sorry, excuse me. I've got the Star card where the deck's split. So I'm not taking it there, but I am going to take these two, and then there's the Queen of Pentacles as well. So let me just break this down, because you've got the Three of Wands, which is moving or choosing, or you've got many options. There could be some dramatics, and there could be an energy in your energy, or several energies of commitment. So you've got heavy commitments and responsibilities in your past energy. You've got your Queen of Pentacles there, and you've got your King of Pentacles next to it. So that's telling me ultimately that some of you could be committed in the workplace to a long-term contract. You could be an authority figure. You could work for the government. You could, you know, have to guard secrets, or you have to have disclosures or disclaimers, because it's an authority figure, and the Emperor plays his cards very close to his chest. He also harbours emotions, and these are business cards, all three of them. So somebody in this reading is very much committed to the workplace, and there's challenges, obstacles, and there is agendas and protocols that need to be followed. It takes a lot of discipline to do the job that you're doing. I do think you've got a high skill set, you're very educated, and you're possibly very committed to what you do. You could have a lot of drama in the job or career sector that you work in, and there could be many choices and a lot of, you know, decision making that needs to be made. You could have authority figures above your head. You may not be the owner of the business, but you could be management. You also, now because we're going into the relationship side of it, I read my readings multiple ways, could be in a commitment with somebody that's very cold of their emotions, or in the past you've been married and somebody has gone cold, and there's many options in which you've had to choose about which direction you're going to take your relationship. So we have King and Queen of Pentacles showing, and the very family oriented cards. They're also very business minded cards. So you could have had a workplace relationship, you could have been in a partnership with your partner at running a business. However, it does feel to me like there's been several other offers, and there's an element of getting some kind of attainment. Now, you could be a mother, and you could have young children or teenagers, or a father. However, you have taken some losses in the past, so that's telling me for some of you that you're in separation and you're having to move or change direction for a new start. Full card. So that's just for some of you. However, I do think that some of you were separated from relationships and looking at moving in a direction. You are heavily focusing on your career. You're trying to tie up loose ends that are going on in your life. You've had some crises, but I do feel that your money or finances and blessings and abundance will be coming in, because we have tying something up around a crisis, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands, and then you have that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That Seven of Pentacles in reverse is just telling me that that's your overall mindset. So you still feel that even when things start going good, you possibly could be looking at, your intuition is telling you that it's too good to be true. But you are trying to lay situations to rest and get some justice around a marriage or a commitment, is what it's telling me. It's also got the Four of Pentacles there, so there is offers, but you could be refusing them. So it could be anything to do with a payout. It could be to do with a workplace situation. For some of you could be looking at changing your jobs and wanting to relocate. You have put a lot of long-term service into a career, and you're possibly looking at moving in a new direction for some of you. However, it's a very authority job, because we have Libra energy and Aquarius and Gemini coming out as well. So, Cancer, I can see that you are trying to heal a past situation, or in the past you have, where you've had to use your intuition and things have told you that things aren't right. You're looking in many different directions. You're playing your cards very close to your chest emotionally over a relationship. But I do think for some of you that there possibly could be, can you save a relationship, or are you leaving it, coming out in this reading as well. It does feel like in your challenge position that there is romance, and you've got romance coming towards you, or several. I think that there's something to do with distance, and over the internet. You've got 2 internet cards coming out in your past as well. And I do feel like you have offers which maybe are past, and there is challenges and obstacles that you're trying to move away from, and you're going in a new desired direction. So it comes down to making a choice. I do think somebody from the past is still in and out of your energy, and there's unfinished business as well. However, I can't see at the moment until we start clarifying, because you do have the Ace of Wands down here. So I do think that you're looking at moving relationship wise, either to fixing and healing a relationship or walking away from it is what I'm seeing. So Chariot, Queen of Rods and 6 of Swords with King of Pentacles and Magician is that you're pretty much highly skilled in your craft or trade. There's unsatisfied desires and you're wanting to move them into more a desired direction. You could be leveling up in your skill set or taking a course that could be online. You are creating something new. You're moving with passion and desire. My Queen and King of Wands is always classy, sassy and very bad asset energy, and you do have a King of Pentacles here. So structurally you're trying to create security and a new creative start around the home. Some of you could be finding out you're pregnant, because that Ace of Wands can suggest a new addition to the family as well. Or you're looking at moving or relocating from a crisis into a calmer place or space. I think some of it is financially. I think that you and your partner probably, if you are a bit, because some of you could still be with somebody because it's talking about marriage, but some of you could be in separation because you've had the King and Queen of Pentacles. I do think that there's heavy burdens or stresses on a relationship or situationship that you're finding yourself in. And I do think for many of you that it is suggesting that, you know, some of you are looking at leaving or separating from a relationship and moving in a new desired direction. But there's a lot of things that need closing out and balancing up, because the 2 of Pentacles does talk about balance, and that's in your present moment. And I can see Hanged Man as well. So you've got a lot of star signs and possibly placements that could be yours or your person's coming out in this reading. We have heavy Pisces coming out. I can see the King and Queen of Pentacles is definitely showing me that there's Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn energy. There's Scorpio and Cancer energy that's come out as well. And you've got Leo, Virgo and Taurus energy coming out, and Aries. And that's what I can see so far. So you could be dealing with any one of those star signs, or you could have heavy placements, or your person could. However, I do feel that somebody is working on advancing a skill set and getting the cups in a row. So you have a lot of heavy manifestations and wishes at moving in a desired direction to balance your finances up. It's showing me that over there with the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like there is still a situation that possibly needs closing out relationship wise, or you debating on whether you should stay or go. Because again, King and Queen of Pentacles, so you have a match in the present moment on your energy, where some of you could be going through a divorce or settlement, or you could be looking at leaving a company, so business contract, and opening your own business or relocating. I do feel a lot of moving energy. You have got a lot of internet cards. I do think somebody works in a high ranking job position, government, or possibly, you know, a business owner, corporate. You could be a lawyer, solicitor, doctor, surgeon, anything. So you could be dealing with any one of those energies as well. However, I do think that there's been a crisis in the past where you're looking for some kind of closure or intuition to guide you in the right direction, and you're still tying loose ends up is pretty much what it's saying. You have got a reoccurring energy that you're heavily thinking about or contemplating. You could be 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out of the door as well, Cancer. However, I do think you've got young children, and I do think you've definitely got a family with somebody, or there's a family dynamic that it's talking about, or a family business, or there could be a workplace relationship coming out heavily for you as well. So let's find out what this Knight of Wands is here, because it looks like you have romance, because this particular Knight of Wands, and there's 2 of them in that deck, one of them has red flags and you've got the one with the roses. So you've heavily got romance on your mind, and somebody may have caught your attention. You could be online dating, you could be starting to get to know somebody, or you could have somebody in your energy that hasn't committed yet, but they may be looking at that, or you're contemplating whether they will or not. Sorry, Cancer, I have got a cold, the weather's changed. So I do feel like you're trying to complete something or find something out. There's a heavy strategy, and there possibly could be somebody that you're thinking is lying to you. They could be cheating or stealing. That could be around the workplace or in your business. So somebody could be in your energy that you're training, and you possibly think there's something not right about a situation. So there's a workplace dispute going on. There could be a workplace romance that is being kept a secret, and it's very undercover. So it's a secret anyway. However, that's just for some of you, it's not for all of you. In your challenge position, there's definitely an element of flirting, and somebody that is very business minded, trying to gain a skill set, but they have a hidden agenda is what I'm seeing. And I feel that maybe in your energy you are wondering if this person likes you, or they're just taking something from you is what I'm picking up in this energy. So I do feel that, you know, you are committed to your job, and I do think you are an authority figure. However, a knight is under a king. So I do think you are training somebody, and there's some red flags around it, even though they come in as charming, very well mannered and very passionate and flirty. I do think that you are questioning their motives is what I'm seeing in the middle of this reading. These readings are not always for everybody, so please take what's yours and leave what isn't. However, there is a queen and a king on the present moment, so you do have several offers in love, more than one I can see in this reading, and you definitely have a match when you've got king and queen energy coming out as well. So somebody passionate and driven and very focused, classy, sassy, badassy energy, whether you are male or female. And we have an energy in your challenge position of a King of Pentacles. So there could be somebody that's very business minded, that is pushing in the career and trying to acquire a skill set in your energy as well. But there is red flags around it. However, you have taken losses in the past, and the Wheel of Fortune is now showing twice in your reading to say that the angels, guides and masters are working in the background for you to get rid of any energy or karmic cycles, crises, cutting cords. And I do think there is an element of you closing something out. I do feel that you are a very social person, and there is celebration coming in. There could be a promotion, there could be a new offer of higher levels of commitment in a relationship as well. But I do feel somebody is going to come in and offer you a date or a gift. There's definitely going to be a message coming towards you, and you have a choice to make. So you could have several energies in your energy that are past, present, or ones that you haven't met yet. You could meet somebody on a workplace course or seminar, conference, when you're acquiring or leveling up in your skill set. But there is attainment there, and it's the second time it's come out. So there's a window of opportunity in romance and business coming up for you is what I can see. And you have that Two of Wands showing again. You've got a lot of synchronization for movement. Somebody's definitely looking at taking a risk and jumping in your desired direction. They may have caught your attention. They are a very charming energy and they're very romantic. They could have bought you something or be offering you a gift. And there is definitely communication and a message coming out of the blue around a decision or choice. You now have the Two of Wands on the Two of Pentacles, and you have that Ace of Pentacles energy showing as well. So the fates are now moving you in a new direction, a new course, and you have new things coming into your life in love and business. So material wise, I can see you leveling up. Skill wise, I do think you are embarking on leveling up in skill set. I did see the Lovers and the Two of Cups, so there is a choice to be made. And you have the Four of Cups. We've seen it up there as well. And the Four of Cups coming out again is that you have a choice and you need to close something out and choose a direction. A new passionate start in love is definitely on the cards for you. Some of you may be wanting to take a past person back, and there may be a missed opportunity or somebody from your past coming back around. You could have had family with them. You could be in separation, but they may be reaching out and sending you a message. So if you are waiting to hear communication from somebody, I can feel there is a hesitation energy, and that you possibly could be waiting on some news or your intuition to guide you to have this new passionate start. Ace of Wands has already come out in your energy, so it's another synchronization. It's there. So there is definitely somebody in your energy that wants to create a new passionate start with you. There's several different pathways you can walk down. Somebody could be doing something in the arts, or painter, musician, actress, actor. There's different energies coming out in this reading. You could be a DJ, that you could be musical. However, there's somebody that's very creative trying to create a new start, and so are you, and you could be merging together in a contract of love. We saw the Two of Cups, we've seen Lovers. So there's a choice. Two of Pentacles. It could be a childhood sweetheart. It could be somebody from your past. You could have family with this person. There's children on this Two of Pentacles, and they're hugging. There's a lot of love there. So there's definitely an energy of somebody coming into your energy that you have to make a choice over. You could be on chat and date, and you could have bumped into somebody in the workplace, online, whilst you're travelling, because travel's coming out as well. So I do feel you're very social, and I do feel there has been a lot of drama that you're trying to overcome and tie up, but I do feel like somebody wants to come in that's possibly you've been having casual conversation or relationship with, and there is a higher level of commitment on the table. So for the Page of Cups now, there's an emotional offer coming, and it's a fulfillment of wishes, but somebody's being very hesitant. It's the third time it's come out. I've shuffled and it's come out again. So we have Hanged Man energy. You've got Gemini energy coming out. So Pisces energy and Gemini in your up and coming future. You've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy with the Page of Cups, so you could be dealing with a water sign. However, I do feel there's a King of Rods here as well, and we've already got the Queen of Rods. So there's definitely a magnetic attraction. We saw it on the Knight of Wands because it was holding a bunch of flowers, and I do feel if it's not you, you could be dealing with an energy that's in separation, where they're coming from a relationship where it no longer is working. They are passionate and desirable, and they are attractive energy, King and Queen of Wands. So there's two energies in your energy, the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. So a very sassy, classy, attractive energy. So you could be moving out of a commitment or a marriage, or somebody you're dealing with is going through a divorce or separation. There could be children on your side and your person's side, and you could be blending two families together. However, I do feel whether it's you or another person, there's an offer, emotional offer and passionate offer of love coming in. There's definitely a matching energy. For some of you, you do have two offers, two connections as well. But somebody's definitely looking in your desired direction for a new start. They're taking a risk. They're a risk taker. We did see the Star card at the beginning of the reading, and we have Tower now. So somebody you're dealing with or something you're dealing with is closing a very karmic cycle out. And it's very slow moving, but the Wheel of Fortune is definitely going to open a door, and you're definitely going to have a new start in love, whether it's with a past person or a new one. You're going to go from being single. You're doing pretty well on your own. You're striving in career and business, and I do feel like you have that Knight of Cups. So you've got several energies coming towards you. Now, for some of you, I do feel there is a bit of an age gap. For some of you, I do feel like you're still overcoming losses. And for some of you, I do feel like it's putting you in a mental prison making these choices. However, I do think that it is a workplace relationship for some of you as well. But there's definitely somebody that's trying to create balance, looking at the situation. So the Hanged Man, pretty much in that card over here, is tied up and bound and got nostalgia there underneath it, making a choice, 2 of Wands, and then we saw that Wheel of Fortune energy. I do feel that your person is also mirror imaging and reflecting. So you could be becoming in alignment with somebody and somebody's energy where you're moving out of a commitment or you have in the past. Some of you could be wanting to, you know, still have a future with that energy. It was very in and out in your challenge position, but there is a choice in love that needs making in your present moment, and you've definitely got another energy showing in your future energy where they're coming from a situation of unequal give and take. They feel stuck and there is disappointment, but they are coming in with an emotional offer, and it's definitely showing as a King of Wands. Now here we have that 5 of Cups energy. So why is the 5 of Cups energy here for Cancer and Cancer placements, please? So we do have still that you may be still trying to move in a direction and have a new start. You've got obstacles still in your future to overcome over material problems. I can see in the future you've had Ace of Pentacles out twice, that your material situation, money, finance, abundance, blessings are coming in and you will be successful. But in your near future, for some of you, you are still mastering how to, you know, overcome problem solving and move in a new desired direction. You're still waiting for attainment. So you are coming up to completion and a new cycle is starting. You will get your documentation, paperwork or answers. You could be waiting for, you know, to start a new business opportunity. You could have applied for a job, or you could be opening or getting a higher level of skill set. You are going to attain that. You've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So whether you're male or female, I can see you are building something and you've got obstacles and challenges. You do have many, because this particular card is like being stabbed in the back. So I do think that your intuition is telling you to move away from karmic situations or cycles and close them out. I do think for some of you, you will be doing that. However, that is not for all of you. Some of you have a past person returning. It has showed me you've got 2 choices coming out where you're in separation and somebody, there is a distance between you, but I do feel a coming back together energy coming out and showing in your reading as well. You just can't see it, and there is a lot of things going on your person's side. 10 of Wands. So they're trying to resolve problems and free themselves from a situation or cycle to come in and offer that answers and a new cup of love and a higher level of commitment. So if you are dealing with somebody that's, you know, being non-committal in the past due to their own situation and circumstances, I can see somebody is freeing themselves as well as you going through your own crises and freeing yourself. And I think you've had very much both you and your person working on career and skill set and holding on to what you've got, learning from it and taking what you've learned and building on it. I definitely can see travel, a message coming in. Somebody could be coming by aeroplane. We saw the Chariot, so they could be jumping on a plane, train or getting on transportation to move towards you. There is going to be a celebration, and there is several energies in your energy. There is, however, an emotional offer coming in, and you also have a passionate offer coming in. So you've got 2 energies showing, but there is a cycle that needs closing out, and you need to keep strong, stay strong. There is an element of, you know, getting to that Empress energy. I do feel you're working on it, and there's definitely, the Empress is the top of the food chain. We saw the Emperor at the beginning of your reading. So there is new contracts in business for you, for those of you that are looking at opening your own business. I can see and feel power couple energy coming out in your reading. It is a beautiful reading. I know that you've gone through quite the journey, but you're doing it with compassion. You're very caring, and you are building a stable future. I can see families merging together for some of you. I do feel distance. Maybe some of you come from different spiritual or cultural backgrounds. You could come from different destinations as well. However, you have an energy in your energy that's coming towards you to work on something, so you won't have to battle things by yourself anymore. And I do feel like it may feel slow moving, and you've still got obstacles and challenges coming up in your future, but you are going to attain your blessings and get to that successful destination, is what I'm seeing in your reading this week, Cancer. So please excuse me for your readings being more lengthy than usual, but I don't see time when I'm doing your reading, so I basically just read and I just lock on to whatever's coming out in the cards. So I'm going to turn you, because you've got several energies in your energy right now, I'm going to turn you some of these cards. I shuffle between readings, and the first card out is I love you. So you've definitely got love coming in. You may have energies in your past that are still in love with you, but due to unforeseen circumstances or interference or something, blockages, delays, there is love coming back in from somebody that is from your past as well, that you could have had a commitment with. I lost myself for a while, so somebody's definitely dealing with situations as well as yourself, which is what came out in your reading. I feel you even though we are apart is coming out as well. So you've definitely got a strong 5D connection coming out in these cards, and you've got several energies in your energy. You've got multiple choices. You're heavily attracting energy towards you. It's time for me to heal now. I do feel that as well as you going through a tricky situation and closure, that somebody else is as well. So you have somebody that's coming towards you, but the universe is still putting you into alignment. You're not quite aligned in each other's energy for some of you, and that is coming out in your reading. You came closer than anyone, so you've definitely healed somebody, or you're going to work well together and heal each other. It's about overcoming obstacles and challenges and your commitments being tested to each other. I do think there is reconciliation energy for some of you. However, for the rest of you, I do feel new energy coming in, and it could have already come in the recent past. It's in the present moment. So there's several energies coming out in your reading. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So some of you are releasing karmic cycles, and there is an element of forgiveness on this journey and healing. Karmic energy can reoccur, but it may sometimes just be that you're waiting to close off cycles, and there is new transformation and new love coming in for you. But some of you do have the opportunity to take a past person back. I know I messed everything up, so somebody that is karmic or has been a karmic energy came in, and you've learned you no longer want that energy in your life or your person, and in separation you could be going through a divorce. There is children involved for some of you, and I do think that cycle is closing out, but that person can't stop thinking and contemplating over messing up, and they are wanting forgiveness one day, but maybe some of you can't. But on your journey, maybe at some point in the future you can. I am afraid to contact you, so you've definitely got a hesitation energy. I did feel that through your reading for some of you as well. Somebody wants you and wants to be with you. I've just being near you is intoxicating, is coming out as well, and I knew exactly what I was doing. So if somebody was being a fool, and there was problems, crises and obstacles, somebody definitely knew exactly what they was doing. They want forgiveness. They know they're messed up, and they can't stop thinking about a situation. There is an element of closure coming out there for that situation. For some of you, I left you before you could leave me. So somebody may have felt that that you was leaving them, or they'd lost you, or there was no connection left. Maybe there was distance between you, but I do feel for some of you that could be a conversation you may be having with somebody, and you may be, having a reconciliation or reuniting. You've been through the journey, you've been tested, you've gone your separate ways, and you may be coming back into each other's energy. So let's get some more cards and find out if there's anything else we need to know from the angels, guides and masters for Cancer and Cancer energy. This reading spans several different ways, and it should do because I'm reading for many of you. So there should be several different things coming out because you're all on different timelines. Not now, so now's not the right time, but that is the watch or the clock. So the universe is orchestrating you becoming in alignment with your blessings and your collaborations. You are getting abundance, you definitely get in a relationship, but there is an element of secrecy, so not knowing, high priestess energy. So the divine in the background behind the veil or the scenes is working to align you up with your new path or course. There is karmic energy there, and there is nostalgia. I can see it down here, and there is family ties. So some of you are going through crises or difficult situations that you're closing out, but there's definitely beautiful new starts coming, but it may just feel at the moment it's not the right time. At the bottom of the deck we do have the One, so the universe is definitely aligning you with the One, and you've got a soul contract or collaboration coming out in your cards as well. You've got several choices to make, but there's a certain two energies that are showing in your reading. I've just shuffled these cards, and the One has come out again on top of the One, so that's signs and synchronizations. You could be going to family or friends, you could be building your social life. I think you're definitely popular, and the reason I'm saying that is because there is family coming out there. There is something around the arts or music as well, and there is something that's being closed out, so forbidden fruit and letting go is coming out, but somebody still does have passion for you that you are closing a cycle out, even if they're not showing that in their energy. They could have gone to friends, they could have gone to other influencers, and they could have realized they've made a mistake. So let's see what else is coming out. I'm loving your energy. It's definitely telling me and guiding me in the right direction when the One is coming out on the One. For many of you, you are overcoming secrets, and I like it does say there, it's not the right time at the moment. You're still dealing with several situations and trying to balance your life up and get your stability and your finances in order. So you could be going through any situation. For some of you, there was other parties, a third party influence. That doesn't have to be romance. Somebody could have left you for somebody else. You could have left because there was no connection there anymore. It became karmic, and someone else is now showing in your energy. Somebody, however, does want a second chance. I did see that through the reading. There's at least three different situations coming out in your reading, Cancer, this week. Somebody is still harbouring anger and resentment though, so a karmic energy, so that's going over there. So you are closing karmic ties and connections out where there's been malicious or underhanded behaviour. There could have been another party and secrets in the background which you're going to find out about. If you haven't, your intuition, however, will guide you, and please take what's yours. Dreaming about you, so somebody heavily thinking about you, and you're in the thoughts and the dreams. Any more for Cancer and Cancer placements, please, angels, guides and masters, this week? So we do have I get jealous of you. So there is that element of karmic and very controlling energy. We saw that coldness with the Emperor energy that came out between the King and Queen of Pentacles on the top line. Some of these readings are lengthy, so if you need to rewatch them or, you know, play them back to get to a certain point, just fast forward them or rewind them. Not everything is for everybody. There is a lot of situations coming out. So it's giving me these cards and it's not showing me anything on them ones. So I'm going to read these cards now because there could be a message in here for somebody. So flight or fight. Maybe there's a karmic connection that doesn't want to release you. They're coming back around for a second chance. Maybe they need forgiving and learning before you release them. There is power couple coming out as well. So Two of Cups and Ace of Cups is showing me you've got a divine counterpart. You're being lined up. So for some of you, you have a past energy where there was unforeseen circumstances. You've met somebody and they're in a commitment, or you've both met each other. It's wrong place, wrong time. Energies coming out as well. But you are coming into alignment. I know what I want. So there's definitely somebody that you are going to come into alignment with that's fighting for a connection. There's nothing left where they are. And I feel like you've been through a similar situation or circumstance as well. So I'm going to just throw you some of these. I've been throwing these in my readings this week. The beautiful Circle of Healing cards, and I do feel there's an element of healing energy coming out in your reading. So angels, guides and masters, please give me the messages for Cancer and Cancer placements. They've got beautiful little descriptions written around the side of them. I haven't used them for a long time, but they are one of my favourite cards, so I did put them into the reading this week. I am a living mandala of unique divine beauty. The number on this particular card is 888. You can see it there, and it's about cosmic coding and alignment. So alignment into a higher order or abundance. So it's talking about the universe lining things up for you. It's the cosmic energy, the universe, the divine, bringing things in its natural flow or order. You are unique. You're attracting a lot of energy, and we did see that King and Queen of Wands energy. So there's definitely fiery energy and passion. There's definitely a strong magnetic bond or attraction to somebody, and you both showed as King and Queen of Wands. It says power couple there, and somebody's definitely going to fight for this connection. You can always look up 888. Numbers are significant, so that number may be significant to you as well. So we have a final card. I heal into joyfulness. My soul radiates confidence and creative poetry to accomplish my scarred purpose. You have a divine union coming in, and it's definitely written. It's a past life soul contract. It's something the universe ordained. You've been through difficulties. Some of you could be reuniting with a person you're in separation with. I'm loving the colours on these cards. Green is for prosperity. It reminds me of emerald, which is for money and abundance. And orange is also for the, oranges and yellows are for the sacral chakra and, the base chakras and right up to the under the ribs. So there's the solar plex and stuff like that as well. So there's a lot of passion coming out in your reading and physical attraction. Somebody, when you meet them, you will have a magnetic pull to them. You're definitely gonna, they could be doing something creative of the arts. We've had poetry, we've seen paintings, we've seen music. So somebody could be a DJ, somebody could be a poet, somebody could execute the words beautifully, and they could read poetry to you, they could play songs to you. There's heavy energy coming out through your reading of romance and definitely passion. So, and I also can see that somebody does have a government position and is corporate as well. So there could be a business contract, or you could work in a very high ranking job position, military, doctor, surgeon. You could be a barrister. You could be a solicitor or a legal representation. They also saw the Queen of Cups, so you could work in care, hospital. You could work for the fire services, authorities, police, ambulance, anything like that. There's several energies coming out that's coming out through your reading. However, I'm going to get you guidance on the Moonology cards now, just to close your reading out. And it's throwing me cards today for you, Cancer. So expect a powerful change, new moon in eclipse. You are very close to achieving your goals is what it's given me as well. And there's a fiery climax approaching, full moon in Aries. So you have definitely got a lot going on in your reading. Please take what's yours. But I can see a divine union and counterpart coming towards you. For some of you, you already have that in your life. For some of you, it is coming in and you haven't met it yet. You have several options in love, and I do think you are eliminating them. You're following your higher intuition. But there's a new relationship, a new start in love coming as well, and attainment down here. There's long-term stable commitment and security, whether you're male or female. And I definitely would look up the crystals, emerald, and I have an orange crystal here as well. So I do think that you may need to look at crystals that may be them colours, yellow, orange or green. And there is communication coming in, heavy crystals of grounding here. I've got protection crystals. There's a lot of earth energy, and I do think your finances are going to pick up in the future. You need to balance your spirituality with practicality. So you need to stay, you know, grounded in your energy, and the answers and signs and synchronizations will definitely come towards you. And there is a new start coming as well. For some of you, I did mention your commitments are being tested, but there is a win-win outcome forecast there for you as well. So that is your reading this week, Cancer. I really do hope that it has helped you. And like I say in all my readings, if this reading has not resonated with you and you're looking for other answers, please check out your other placements and look at another reading. Several different things do come out across my readings, and I do push looking at your placements if you're on journeys and you're looking for several answers, because there could be an answer in another reading for your placements there that will put everything into perspective, because very much your readings talking about shifting perspectives, your perspective of things and overcoming crises, and I think somebody definitely is doing the same as you. So I'm leaving you with blessings, love and light. I love you all to pieces. I love all my star signs. I read for 12 because, you know, there is a natural order to things, and all 12 zodiac, you know, star signs play a role, pretty much like the planets that go around the sun play a role in our life as well. The astrological part of the readings, stars and moons, and we're made up of the universe. So I do think everything has its natural order. So I will hopefully see you in another reading. If you have liked, shared, subscribed or commented, thank you for anything that you've contributed to my channel. I'm showing you gratitude, and that's across all my readings as well, because without you I wouldn't be doing this every week. You show me love, and I continuously come back to read for you all. So take care, and hopefully, like I said, I will see you in another reading. Bye for now.